Okay, thank you. So thank you for the invitation. So sustainability is raised in three different pillars, as you all know: environmental, social, and economic. But now there are many authors that also include the spirituality as a fourth dimension. Even authors like Berger, Toll, or Nass mention that the actual situation of pollution and climate change is the result of a deeper spiritual crisis in human being. So there is a strong connection between spirituality and sustainability. And to my point, this connection has to be understood in three dimensions, especially connected with pilgrimage and religious tourism. The first dimension is the personal dimension. Spiritual motivations in pilgrimage are present in almost all types of pilgrimage, religious or not, and for sure in all types of religious tourism movements. So spirituality can be defined as experiencing a meaningful connection to our core self, other humans, the world, and a greater power. So it refers to the highest part of Maslow's pyramid of needs, and this part of self-realization must be key to human evolution and explains the reasons to go on a pilgrimage for many, many people, also connected with self-reflection, self-development, relaxation, religious devotion, among others. So pilgrimage is a physical journey that symbolizes and reflects our journey in life. The second dimension is the social dimension. Pilgrimage, religious tourism, and tourism in general is about people moving from one place to another and meeting other people, both residents or even other visitors and pilgrimage. So we can see that pilgrimage is common in many, many religious traditions. Christians, Jews, and Muslims travel to Jerusalem. Muslims also travel to Mecca, Christians to Rome, Hindus visit Ganges River, for example, and even traditions like Lutheranism, where pilgrimage are not so popular, are starting to develop pilgrimage routes, like the example of St. Olaf Way. So pilgrimage provides spaces for encounters to foster intercultural and interreligious dialogue, and this should be also strength. And the third dimension is the environmental dimension. Pope Francis, in his encyclical Laudato Si, refers to the emergency of taking care of our common home. This is Earth. Nature is not source, but essential for human life. The rupture of ecological by the actual development models with nature and for human beings with it. So nature and the environment offer the sense of inner peace and tranquility that would explain also the increasing number of people, and especially young people, engaging in pilgrimage like Camino de Santiago. And this is also connected with new emerging pilgrimage routes based on other new movements that have in common this relation with nature. So in these three dimensions, are we missing the economic dimension? I would say no. Tourism should engage poverty alleviation, international understanding, protection of the environment, and sustainability. Satish Kumar, who is the founder of the Shoemaker College, states that when it comes to economy, there are three basic pillars: the resources, the labor force, and the capital. And normally we have focused a lot on capital without focusing on the other two elements that are even much more important. Resources are closely connected to Earth. Earth is not a resource to exploit, but it's the mother that provides us with everything we need, and we should consider this environmental dimension in economy. The labor force are people, and if we don't care about people that are the ones that work, that are the ones that live, what are we going to care about? So if we care about the previous three dimensions that I have mentioned, economy will also flow. So to conclude, this situation, especially caused by the pandemic, so especially after the pandemic, has led us to question many issues related to our lifestyle. We are entering a new phase, or we should enter a new phase, that requires a moralistic approach based on inclusive narrative, the promotion of social trust, and the need of having meaningful lives. And one of the elements that we often forget is the need to take an holistic view of reality and to don't analyze things as isolated boxes. So we refer to a more conscious way of travel, but we should also think about more conscious ways of living, and spirituality, and especially religion, become a key element for this.